Hello, and welcome to the Databases for Education video. This video will describe several of the important education databases that can be used in your undergraduate and graduate education courses, plus how to get to these databases on the West Library webpage. Hello, my name is Dennis Miles, Reference and Instruction Librarian here at Texas Wesleyan University. The databases that will be covered in this video index articles from journals. These databases also index other kinds of resources such as magazines, trade publications, conference proceedings, reports, and books. We are not going to talk about all the databases that pertain to education that the library has, just some of the more important ones. After that, I will show you where to go to find these databases on the West Library's webpage. But before we take a look at these databases, I need to explain where we get these databases from. There are two companies that we get a lot of our databases from, EBSCO and Gale. These two companies contain several databases each that pertains to education. Okay, now that I have told you that, let's take a brief look at some of these education databases. The first two databases are similar in size. These are the large general databases. The first database is Academic Search Complete. Academic Search Complete is a good starting point to look for journal articles because it contains some journals on most academic subjects. It has 232 academic journals pertaining to education. The second general database is Academic OneFile. Academic OneFile is also a good starting point to look for journal articles because it also contains some journals on most academic subjects. Like Academic Search Complete, it also has over 20,000 titles. It has 302 academic journals pertaining to education. Now we are going to take a look at some of the education-specific databases. Education Source is a valuable database covering all levels of education research and special topics such as multilingual education, health education, and testing. Contains over 3,300 academic journals, all related to education, which makes it the database with the largest number of education journals that we have. This makes Education Source a very useful database. The next database is ERIC. This stands for Education Resources Information Center. It was created by the Office of Education back in the 1960s. This database has grown tremendously since then. It contains indexing and abstracts for more than 1,100 journals, also indexing and abstracts for resources from many non-journal resources. It's these non-journal sources that make the ERIC database so unique. These non-journal sources are called gray literature. The kinds of research included in gray literature come from work produced or funded by the U.S. Department of Education, other federal departments, state or local agencies, university-affiliated programs, policy organizations, state and district research offices, and other types of research done at other organizations. Now I will show you how to access these education databases. On the screen are the steps you need to follow to access our education databases. I will show you the steps by going to the library webpage. Go to the Texas Wesleyan University webpage. Click on the library link at the bottom right on the screen. On the library page, click on Resources. When you click on Resources, a menu drops down. On the drop-down menu, click on the Online Resources A to Z link. On the new page that displays on the left side, there is a box that says All Subjects. Click on the down arrow on the far right of this box. A menu of subjects appears. Select Education and the list of links to databases on the subject of education appears. In this video, we learned about 4 databases: Academic Search Complete, Academic OneFile, Education Source, and ERIC. We also learned how to access these databases on the library's website. That is all for this video. In the next video, part 2, we will learn about some of our other education databases, how to search all databases at once, and also how to find and use dissertations.